Hi everyone, John Cananis with Honest Woodworking here. Welcome back to my channel. I think you'll like the audio a little better today than the previous episodes. Thanks for reaching out. Thanks for letting me know what's wrong, what's right, and what you'd like to see. Today, we're going to be making a tool handle or two. I picked up a couple of mini hollowing tools off the Trent Bosch website to make some Christmas ornaments, some hollow form Christmas ornaments. And I thought it'd be a cool little video to show you exactly how I make the handles. So let's get to that. Okay, so here we go. What we have here is a couple of pieces of walnut. You'll notice they are, non-optimal for certain things, but great for tool handles. I've gone ahead and drilled one out already. And why are they non-optimal? They have some bark here on the end, a little sapwood, a little heartwood, which is kind of cool, I think. Gives you some variance. So they're great for tool handles. And if you look at the rest of my tools, you'll notice the marks, the indentations from the live center. I like to use nice material like walnut for my handles, but I don't like to waste when it comes to this sort of thing, and a half inch on each side is an inch, and you do it 50 times in a day, it's over 4 feet of material. So for this sort of thing, I don't mind the indentations from the live center there. Anyway, what we have is about two pieces about 13.5 inches. They are tiny hollowing tools, but they are still hollowing tools, so you want some leverage. So I didn't make them too short. Ferrules, about 7/8 of an inch each. They're just 3/4 inch copper pipe. And we're going to get started. Now, the drill bit is mounted into the headstock, not the tailstock like you normally see. The reason for that is we're going to kind of guide the stock into the bit with our tailstock while holding it steady. Kind of cool, right? All right. It'd be pretty hard to hold a piece like this completely straight out with the chuck, and that's why we're doing it this way. You don't need a lot of speed here. Sorry about the squeal there, but that's all there is to it. And we drilled this out just about the entire length of the shaft. Oh, sorry, hit the camera there. Try not to do that again. So let's knock that out. First thing we're going to do is just get this guy around. And we're going to do that. Sorry, promised to stop doing that. We're going to do that with our skew. 1 inch skew. Okay, first thing we want to do is accommodate our ferrule. So let's go ahead and set that. Now these calipers have rounded off corners here on the front, so that way they're not grabby. That's about right. Right there. Okay. Just about there. You know what, let's leave this out a little bit. There we go. That's basically a perfect fit. Nice and super snug. Now we're going to put a little tiny bit of epoxy on that at the end, simply because seasonal changes in the wood material. Okay, so life is super simple from here. We're just going to shape it. And this is the general shape that I like on my tools here. So we're going to kind of follow that. Lathe speed is set to about 1600 RPM, but don't get too hung up on that. Just kind of whatever's comfortable. Try not to go too fast. You don't need to. Take it right up to the ferrule there. Very nice. That one more cut. That's nice. Okay, let's take it on over to this end. Now we're not going to finish it here. I'm going to flip it around. Alright, I'm going to finish this end when we flip it. The reason I want to flip it around is the stub tenon there is just too big. It's going to leave too large of a mark. So we're going to grab it by the ferrule. In one of our chucks here. I think that's really nice right there. All right. Now, really, this step is kind of unnecessary. I could have finished it the other way around and just called it a day. It is just a tool, but oh, why not? Did it to you again. See, I fixed the sound. I got to fix the video. There we go, right there. You're not going to need a lot of pressure. The more pressure you apply, the further into the jaws you're going to push it. And then you're going to start marring up the shoulder here. So just, you know, take it nice and easy. I lied. I told you I wasn't going to do that again, didn't I? Okay, here we go. Take it right to the life center there. Bam. And that's pretty much it. Super smooth. That's the nice thing about the Skew. You don't need a lot of work to finish your piece. So what are we going to do now? Let's sand it up. A little 220. Just to remove those tool marks. Again, you know, I've mentioned this in one of my earlier videos. When you sand, really the correct thing is to slow down and sand that way. But when you're doing a bunch of stuff throughout the day, you know, reaching over the dial, and you know, it's just an extra step. So just sand a little later. Light touch, faster speed. Keep your paper moving. Keep moving off the wood, believe it or not. Friction does accumulate some heat. This is 320. And this is 400. I'm going nuts here. You don't really have to go. It's crazy. Okay. Now, what we're using for finish, we're going to use a little garnet shellac because this is not air-dried walnut. This is kiln-dried, and I feel like it loses a little something. So, use this shellac to bring a little more life back into it. Teeny tiny bit. That's nice. Okay, and let's finish it up with a little wax. This is just a little carnauba wax. I want the piece moving pretty fast for this. Friction is your friend when it comes to wax. Ooh. Kind of pulled it. You know what? Let's fix that. There we go. Now let's just apply the equal amount of pressure from both sides. And that is your hollowing tool. This needs a little epoxy, and that's what we're going to do with the ferrule. Well, once that's epoxied on, we're going to go ahead and give it a quick once over with some 220, and it'll shine up so really nicely. There you have it. Next up, I should be making those hollow form ornaments, so join me for those. Thanks a lot, guys. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again all soon.